right now.
The one that matters is me. I'm the only one that matters.
Hi there, I'm trained to be an end-time survivor. I'm looking for ways to listen and learn so I can live during perilous times ahead. The Bible describes specific events which people are instructed to watch out for. These events indicate that we are getting closer to the return of Christ. They include natural disasters and significant changes in global politics and economics. But they also include a range of more subtle phenomena, such as that described in this verse from Paul's letter to Timothy that just appeared on the screen. When talking to his disciples about the last days, Jesus warned that because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. It is easy to see the relationship between the growth of self-love being promoted by the world today and the reduction in true godly love that Jesus was referring to in this passage. We're going to talk about that in this video. But first, a little story. In Greek mythology, Narcissus was known for his beauty and for being proud. Nemesis, the spirit of divine retribution against those who were proud and arrogant before the gods, noticed this behavior and attracted Narcissus to a pool, where he saw his own reflection in the water and fell in love with it, not realizing it was merely an image. Unable to leave the beauty of his reflection, Narcissus drowned. Narcissus is the origin of the term narcissism, a fixation with oneself and one's physical appearance. The story of Narcissus can apply to individuals throughout all ages, but it is especially relevant to today's world, with this growing obsession with outward appearance and decadence. You don't need to watch TV or listen to the radio for very long before you start hearing catchphrases that reflect these trends. A good example of this is the beauty label L'Oreal, who market their products by telling us, because you're worth it.
Because you're worth it. Because you're worth it. You're worth it.
You're worth it. I'm worth it. You're worth it.
You're worth it.
Worth it. I'm worth it. You're worth it.
And you're worth it.
Because we're worth it.
Another recent brand, Urban Decay, sells women a line of beauty products featuring Perversion mascara and Blackheart Gothic nail polish. The Beast appears to be describing his own image in increasingly honest terms.
I'm really excited about these because they are versions of perversion.
Many forms of self-love are prostituted in society today, but arguably the most widespread and socially accepted of these is the selfie. Wikipedia defines a selfie as a self-portrait photograph typically taken with a digital camera or camera phone held in the hand or supported by a selfie stick. Selfies are often shared on social networking services such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They are usually flattering and made to appear casual. People everywhere, from celebrities to politicians, kiddies to grannies, have jumped on the bandwagon of taking individual or group selfies. While taking a photo of oneself is not necessarily wrong, the culture that is developing around the selfie does seem wrong, or at least seriously unhealthy. The extent to which some people are willing to go to obtain and show off their selfies to real and virtual friends alike is quite unbelievable. It is not uncommon to hear of yet another poor soul who has been seriously injured or even killed in the pursuit of taking a selfie after climbing on top of a train or hanging off a bridge somewhere.
There has been a deadly shooting, been the result of taking selfies while playing with a gun.
What madness and sadness would incite someone to risk their own life in order to obtain a temporary snapshot of themselves? Is wanting to appear cool, daring, or attractive to others really so important? If we take a closer look at the lives of these people, we see a very different picture to the ones being shown on their social media page. Often these people's lives are extremely sad, tainted by marital problems, financial woes, drug and alcohol abuse, depression, and even suicide. What people, especially the youth, urgently need to be reminded of is that so much of the worldly philosophy of self-love is based on a lie. Self-love is fleeting, based on insecurity and ultimately self-contempt. It will always leave us feeling spiritually malnourished and unfulfilled. Real love, on the other hand, fills us with joy. The golden rule taught by Christ is that we should treat others the way we wish to be treated ourselves. You yourself have certainly experienced the satisfying feeling that comes from helping someone freely or by listening to someone who is going through a tough time. Can you imagine what the world would be like if we all indulge in that sort of love? And can you see where we are quickly heading when we choose instead to indulge in the brand of self-love that the rest of the world is selling us? Narcissism is on the whole still considered a vice in today's society. But there is a growing lie in our culture which says that self-love, self-esteem, self-worth, and self-everything are virtues. You only need to look a little closer to see that these are all largely promoting narcissism. Why is this happening? Well, the devil, also known as the father of lies, knows that his time is short. Between the lines of what we see and hear today in the marketing slogans of the countless false prophets paid by the beast system is a demonic strategy to twist us against true love. The sort of love that would have us die for one another and for the truth. And the sort of love that doesn't distract us with beauty and popularity, but focuses instead on our need to change in deep and lasting ways. The system is skilled at promoting a lie, which ends up making perdition sound like salvation. A perfect example of this is the marketing of self-love. On the other hand, Jesus showed that real love is to live a life of self-sacrifice, putting other people's needs above our own. When we do this, we are filled with a good spirit, and we experience the fruit of this, both in this life and the next. In conclusion, being truly good to ourselves means doing good to others. This is something we would do well to reflect on the next time we find ourselves standing in front of a mirror.